Hey guys, Chris the Midwest Bass Hunter out here on Lewis and Clark Lake on the Missouri River. It's fall, days are getting very short, running out of time to bass fish for the year. Gonna have to get silly and sit on the ice here before long to do any fishing where I'm at. So just went out and checking and see if I can catch any on a crankbait. I've done really well in the fall up here on a crankbait. So we're going to give that a shot again today. We just have a couple hours to fish, so going to see what we can get done in that short period of time. There's a big fish. Gonna be a drum. It might be a drum. I think it's a big smallmouth. It's a huge smallmouth. That was a bad landing. Holy cow, guys. What the heck? Look at that. That is a freaking nice fish. Look at that, guys. Freaking awesome. Thought it was a drum. $2.15, almost 3 pounds. Frick yes, look at that. It's a beautiful fish. It's like 5 casts in. We'll take that. Just a yellow blackback crankbait. They call this chartreuse, but it's more of a yellow. He was right on this end of this. Rocks over here.
Oh my God, that was unreal. Don't come up. That was amazing. Yeah.
Look at that, guys. He's not as big as the last one, but he's a good one. Let's see what we can get here. $2.7. It's a pretty good one. Beautiful smallmouth. I've done really good on this lake with this yellow square bill, yellow or chartreuse blackback on the rocks. There's rocks here in front of us, there's rocks over there. It's all rip-rap, man-made stuff, but it holds fish. And it's usually a mix of smallmouth and largemouth catching both, which is always fun. Oh, I just got hit again. I missed it. this. It's another big smallmouth. Oh my gosh, it's the best one yet. Yes. Yes. Look at that thing, guys. He's over 3, I think. He's stapled. I'll mess up my hook. Oh yeah, hook is junk after that. Look at that. Dang, I don't know. He might be a little closer to two something. He's fat though. Quit it. Stop. $2.14. He's 1 ounce smaller than my first one. Dang, look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's let that dude go. I have to change out a hook. This one is trashed. This is the Shields bait. Shields brand crankbait. Their own store brand. And they're good baits. They run real good right out of the package. Never had any issues with them, and they're cheap. And they're supposedly they use VMC hooks, but I don't know. It seemed like that one bent up pretty easy. Smallies are hard on stuff though, but. All right, guys. So there is zebra mussels in this lake, a lot of them. I'm using fluorocarbon line. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's frayed. And there's a really good fray right there. So you got to check your line often when you're fishing on a lake with zebra mussels. This lake has a crap ton of them. So whenever I fish here, especially if I'm throwing a crankbait where I'm digging around in the rocks, I end up having to retie dozens of times, it seems like. Otherwise, you're going to break them off. And you're still going to break some off, but if you retie often, you'll minimize that. There we go. Another freaking toad. That thing is big. I always net them when I'm by myself if I'm throwing a crankbait. It's just too risky. Anything with treble hooks, I'm netting them. Gosh, they're really getting it in their jaw. Look at that. That is a beautiful fish. Another close to 3, I bet. There we go, 3-pounder. Look at that thing. What a beauty. There we go. There he is. That's a good one. Oh, he ain't that good. He's kind of small. That's a limit. There we go. Gosh, they're getting these things good. Just freaking really stapled every one of them. Ow. He's not big, but he's fat. He is fat. Let's see what we got here. 2 even. 2-pounder. So much fun to catch them bad boys. That is a pretty one, nice and dark. Sometimes they get a little bleached out in this lake. Good one. Another smallie. I don't think he's gonna help. Oh, he's a largemouth. He might be 12 inches, but just. Where them big largies at? That's a good one. He's kind of small. He might be bigger than 2 pounds though. I don't think so. Gosh, they got some teeth on them. Got some little freaking sharp little jaws. I don't know. I don't think he's 2 pounds. One 9. He splashed the heck out of me. Got one. There we go. He might weigh 2 pounds. He's pretty small. He don't weigh 2 pounds. Little white swim bait. My buddy James told me to throw a white swim bait when I was up here. Nice dark one. Now I do have so much confidence in chartreuse and yellow on this lake that I did dye the tail of this bait. There's one. A largemouth. He's not very big. He might weigh more than 2 though. We better check him. Yeah, he smashed it. He's a fat little dude. I don't think he's 2 pounds, but we'll check him anyways. Get us 1 more ounce. Oh, 1.9. Dink. There we go. It's the best largemouth of the day. All right, guys, that is going to do it. Pretty good little afternoon there. Just like I said, a few hours to fish. Caught 13 pounds, 4 ounces for my best 5. And pretty much all of those came on crankbaits. Well, all the best 5 came on crankbait, which is awesome. It's just I just love to fish with a square bill, beating it off of rocks or wood or whatever. So it's awesome when I can make that work. And usually the fall is a good time to make that happen. I did catch a few with the swim bait at the end there, but most everything came on that square bill. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell down there so you don't miss anything, and we'll see you next time.